Good morning, everyone. How are you today?
Good.
Great. It's nice to see everyone. Are you ready to think mathematically?
Yes.
All right, let's get started. So, as you know, we've been exploring a lot of two-dimensional and three-dimensional shapes. Touch your nose if you remember doing a lot of exploration and designing with those ideas. And one of the things that I wanted to check in with everyone's understanding today is this idea is, can we identify the different types of sides? So I'm looking for a volunteer who would be willing to come up to the smartboard and draw a side. Would you be willing to come up? And can you tell everyone what kind of side is that?
A straight side.
Can we revoice what we heard her say?
A straight
A straight
side.
side. Is there another mathematician who would like to come up and show us another kind of side? How about you? And what kind of side is that?
A diagonal side.
Can we revoice that?
A
A diagonal side. All right, I'm still thinking about one more type of side. How about this mathematician right here? Come on up and show us. What kind of side is that? What kind of side is that? Could we revoice what we heard him say?
A curvy
Side. So boys and girls, thinking about all the different sides that shapes have, what I'd like you to do right now is to take some private reasoning time. Right now, everyone take some private reasoning time and think about these ideas of the different types of sides that we have. And I want you to think about one shape or one either two-dimensional or three-dimensional shape. I want you to try to picture one of those ideas in your mind. Everybody do that right now. Let's take a few seconds. In your mind, picture either a two-dimensional or a three-dimensional shape. And when you are ready, if you would turn around and look at Mrs. D and blink your eyes twice, I know that you'll be good to go. Oops, excuse me. Oh my goodness, it looks like everybody is good to go. This is awesome. All right, what I'd like you to do is to pick up your iPad. And you have a choice this morning. I'd like you to choose either Doodle Buddy or GeoBoard. And I'd like you to create in one of those apps either a two-dimensional or a three-dimensional shape. Let's do that right now. What would you like to use? GeoBoard? Okay. And then think. You want to? Okay, so go back to the home button. There you go. And you see GeoBoard? There you go. And think about one two-dimensional, or it's right here, there you go, or three-dimensional attribute that you would like to create. I'm noticing a lot of mathematical thinking. I'm noticing that people have lots of ideas, which is awesome. I see a lot of people changing their thinking because it doesn't make sense, which is another mathematical habit of mine that we use as mathematicians, which is awesome. It is. It's a straight side. And so this straight side could be part of another shape. What's another shape that you could use, that you could turn that into?
Okay.
Okay, no, leave it. That's wonderful. Maybe start at the top. There you go. Make another diagonal. And then across. Oh, what is that?
Triangle.
Triangle. Nice.
What I mean.
All right. right, boys and girls, if you can hear my voice, repeat after me. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
Awesome. So I noticed everyone here created at least one or more two-dimensional or three-dimensional shape. And I'm going to invite this mathematician to come on up. And I'd like everyone's eyes up on the smartboard. And again, because this mathematician is using Air Server, we want to make sure that everyone else is looking up at the smartboard, right? So you hold your iPads still. And let's look at what this mathematician created. Can you tell us, what did you create?
A triangle.
And is there anyone sitting that would like to make a noticing about what you notice about this triangle? Stay right here. What are you noticing that this triangle has?
It has 3 sides.
Awesome. Does anyone else notice anything else? What are you noticing?
It has
Could you go up and show us where you notice those corners? 1, let's count with her, 2, and 3. Nice. All right, I'm going to have you keep yours here. And now I'm also going to ask if, let me see, how about, can you hold it? That would be awesome. How about if you come up? So, eyes still on the smartboard. Come on up with your iPad. Come on over here. So we're going to add one more using Air Server. Oops, sometimes it's kind of sticky. Thanks for being patient, everyone. Oh, great. Thank you. Let me know when you see it.
Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. Yeah, I got.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
Awesome. So boys and girls, let's notice both of these mathematicians, both of what they created. They've both created shapes. And I'm noticing something that's similar. Raise your hand if you see something similar. Can you hold this? What do you see that's similar, that might be the same? What are you noticing that's similar, that might be the same?
They have corners.
They all have corners? All of the shapes have corners? Awesome. Is there anyone else that notices anything else? What are you noticing?
Noticing that they both have 2 different kinds of triangles.
So this is a very curious idea. I'm very curious about it. So I'm thinking, do you think that triangles all have to look the same?
No.
No, so they can look differently. The mathematician who is sharing this right here in Doodle Buddy, could you tell us more about that attribute? What is that attribute?
It looks like a rectangle.
Oh, okay. Can you come right up here so we can see? Boys and girls, if you have an iPad, would you please turn it over? Let's count backwards by the time I get to 0. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. iPad's over, except for these two mathematicians. And would you like to share with us what your connection is?
My connection is that, like, there's 2 shapes that have this in lunchroom a couple days ago. And if you bend it over like this, it's like a rectangle. This is a rectangle block, and I made a rectangle too.
So mathematicians, let's take some private reasoning time right now and think about what it is that this mathematician is sharing with us, something that she created. And my question to you is this an example of a 2-dimensional or a 3-dimensional shape? Turn and face your diet partner. Everyone should be facing your dyad partner. Can you go join your dyad partner too? Everyone should be facing your dyad partner. Quickly decide who is going to be A partner, who's going to be B partner. And go ahead. So what do you know? What do you think? Do you think it's a two-dimensional or a three-dimensional? All around the partner. Remember the question. We're curious, we're wondering if this is a two-dimensional or a three-dimensional shape. So I'm curious. I'm curious about, what are you thinking? Who's A partner? You are? So what do you think? Is that a two-dimensional or a three-dimensional? What did you hear me say? Because this, sometimes rectangles can be two-dimensional too. So I'm curious. Have some more conversation about why do you think that might be a three-dimensional? So one of the things that I'm so curious about is this question that I asked you. To think about the question I asked you to think Boys and girls, if you can hear my voice, say, I can hear you, Mrs. D. So I would like to invite this mathematician to come up and this mathematician to come up. You can leave your iPads there. So as I was walking around the circle, I heard lots of interesting conversations and comments about whether or not they thought this rectangular prism and the milk carton was a two-dimensional or a three-dimensional shape. So you said it was a...
Dimensional.
Can you say that again?
Three-dimensional.
So this mathematician said it was a three-dimensional shape. And can you explain, this mathematician, why is it a three-dimensional shape? Why do you think?
Because it's big.
It's big? Does anyone have any other ideas about why do you think that's three-dimensional? What are you thinking?
Because it has height and width.
It has height and it has width. Boys and girls, you did a really, really lovely job this morning. So what I'd like to ask you to do, if you have any last ideas that you want to share, quickly turn to your dyad partner and share them. Quickly turn to your dyad partner and share them. That's right. Quickly turn to your dyad partner and share your idea. Yep. Quickly share your idea with your husband. Share your idea.
You have to read this.
Boys and girls, if you can hear my voice, say, I can hear you, Mrs. D. All mathematicians, quickly, eyes up here, we just have a moment. So I have, please have a seat. I have one mathematician who has one thing that he would like to share with everyone that was in his mind, that he noticed, that he feels important. Go ahead.
Shapes are good are for learning, and they're really good to help your mind know what shapes are about.
Nice job. Thank you for sharing that with us. All right, boys and girls, let's take a breath in and a breath out. You did some amazing mathematical thinking this morning. As your teacher, I am very, very proud of you. What I'd